Dilboy Stadium for our non-league girls lacrosse matchup, where your Somerville Highlanders host the Mystic Valley Charter School Eagles. Today marks our annual Senior Day, where we honor and celebrate our seniors, as well as wish them good luck on their futures. Though we will be acknowledging our seniors at the end of today's game, we would like to take a minute to recognize the one senior from Mystic Valley Charter School and congratulate her on her high school career. Number 3, Emerson Lyons. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. We wish you all the best on your future endeavors.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders take on the Eagles of Mystic Valley Charter School. As the Eagles come over from Malden, they are 0-10 on the season. They are currently ranked number 51 in Division 4. The Highlanders, 10-4 overall. They are heading back to the playoffs for the third straight season as they are ranked number 46 in Division 2. We will get underway right now with the face-off, the draw at midfield. Emma Lounsbury taking care of that draw for the Highlanders. It is Senior Day here at Dilboy Stadium as we celebrate the 3 seniors on this Highlander squad as Regan Antonelli has it into the offensive zone for the Highlanders, and we are underway as she feeds it down to Ava Davis, tries for the shot, knocked wide as Davis chases that all the way out, does not quite get out of bounds. Kala Taylor, one of those seniors, battling for the ball there, number 5, but picked up by Mystic Valley as the Eagles will move it, transition it down towards the offensive end as Addison brings it into the attacking zone for the Eagles. 3 seniors on this roster. Kala Taylor, number 5, Leonor Ramos, number 11, as well as Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, number 1. As you see, all 3 are out on the field right now. Leonor Ramos with the yellow cross, co-captain on this team. She's at the top of that defensive formation, defending Francibel, number 4. As Antonelli knocks that out away, Francibel got the cross into the face of Ramos, but no call. And Francibel able to pick it right back up. Worked around to the left wing area there. Abigail McDonald out attacking. Now Francibel has it once again at the top. Ramos on her. Highlanders have achieved, I should say, their 3rd straight playoff appearance. A really good achievement this year. A young team. As you see, only 3 seniors on this team. As Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, number 1, one of those seniors as well, defensively on the ball right there. Now Lounsbury on the ball. Ramos reaching for it, not quite able to get it. McDonald trying to knock it away, but it will be picked up once again by the Eagles as they work it back all the way out of the zone. Highlanders able to steal it away. Rowan Buckley now transitioning into the attacking zone for the Highlanders. As Buckley around the right wing, she's going to go back to the X position. That X position's that area right behind the net. She tried to pass that one out looking for Regan Antonelli. Has to be cleaned up by Elia Valdez. As Valdez will get it to Ramos. Ramos will drive this attack as she drives in down the lane, fires that one in there, and the senior Leonor Ramos opens the scoring today for the Highlanders as she fires that one in right past the goalie Annalise. Oh goodness, no goal. As the whistle sounded, the penalty was called. So Ramos will get the opportunity here from the 8-meter arc on the major infraction. She can drive in and shoot as she does, and that is blocked by Annalise. So Ramos denied by the Eagles. Now Antonelli able to pick up the ground ball. She comes through the X position. She'll kick it back out. As Kala Taylor, another one of those seniors, gets it off to Ramos. Now Valdez with it. Valdez driving in off the screen from Ramos. She'll kick it back out looking for Antonelli a little bit behind her. Regan's got to chase that down. Got to get to it before the yellow lines. It's that out of bounds line there. Good job by Antonelli. As Antonelli driving along the goal line extended, tried to pass it behind to Rowan Buckley at X. On an errant pass, the last team to touch it, so the team that threw it out basically, gives up the possession. On an errant shot, the team with the player closest gets the possession. So on that errant pass, the Eagles will get the possession as they break out of their defensive zone. Good job there by Antonelli defensively on Semi. Semi trying to pick up that ground ball. Whistle sounds. Highlanders called for the push-off, so Eagles will get the restart. Scoreless tie here as Ramos put it in the back of the net, but was fouled on her way there. Was not able to convert on the 8-meter attack. Now, Ava Valdez driving in. Valdez loses it out of the cross, though, as she was cutting in front into that critical scoring area. Looking to pick up the ground ball, and she does. Highlanders defeated Mystic Valley 10-1 earlier this season at Mystic Valley, as Buckley pulls it to Valdez. Working around the perimeter here, looking to get through this defense of the Eagles. You see the cutters going through the screen right there from Lounsbury. Ramos with the shot, and it's good. As she bounces that one in. So Ramos.
Somerville goal number 11, Lenore Ramos.
And Lenore Ramos with the goal. Co-captain for the Highlanders senior day as she celebrates her senior day with the opening goal. Of course, the Highlanders coming off 2 straight playoff appearances led by Holly Schmidt, leading career goal scorer for the Highlanders. Basically, the program kind of built around her. Around those first couple seasons, Highlanders were able to get into the playoffs. And then this group here, Emma Lounsbury, one of these younger players, a sophomore on this team. Regan Antonelli out there, number 21 as well, as Lounsbury fires that shot. It goes wide to the far side. Highlanders had Davis back there. They keep the possession as now Davis comes out from the X. As she's looking to score, she fires that one, and that's a nice shot there by Ava Davis as she puts that one right in the corner of the net. Davis, the co-captain on this team. She is a junior. This Highlander team has really
26, Ava Davis.
Really diversified their attack throughout this season. Watch them in their first game of the year against Medford. That was a loss in the Tufts Classic, and the offense not very diversified in that game. Very much was a give the ball to Camila Plata and see what she could do situation. And we've really watched this team diversify what they do offensively. We've seen improvement in the draw circle as well. As you see Lounsbury there taking this one. Antonelli has had time in that draw circle as well. Highlanders are going to get this push off against the Eagles. So Antonelli will bring it into the attacking zone. She's got speed. She'll kick it off. Now Kala Taylor with it. Taylor, one of those seniors, she'd like to get into the scoring sheet as well. As they send it back behind the net to Davis. Davis over to Buckley. Buckley's got Elia Valdez, I should say, cutting, gives it off to Ramos. Ramos fires the shot. It goes high over the net. Highlanders keep the possession. Buckley and Davis both back there. Buckley working her way in front, but that one's blocked. Nice job by the goalie there as Annalise was able to get in front of it. Now Ramos cutting in off the screen. And foul's going to be called as I did not see the signal. Might have been a cross in the halo area around the head of Leonor Ramos. So Leonor Ramos will have the opportunity here from the 8-meter. You can shoot, you can pass, you can of course run in for a better angle on your shot. Players have to be 4 meters away from you. as Ramos fires that one, gets blocked from her right-hand side. Ball pulled up. Antonelli gets it, fires that one, tries to bounce it by, but not quite able to. And there's Buckley, as Rowan Buckley with a tough angle shot from the side here is able to put that one home. And the Highlanders lead this one 3-0. As Ramos, Davis, and Buckley have gotten into the score sheet.
Number 2, Rowan Buckley.
Buckley, one of those players, really began developing last year, really turned into a strong offensive player this year for the Highlanders. Ava Davis as well. Just a tremendous offensive player for the Highlanders this year. All under the leadership of Lenore Ramos, the seniors, Kala Taylor, and Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan as well. As Lounsbury taking this draw. Eagles look like they're going to be able to get it as they're looking to address the ground ball. Francibel picks that one up. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders up 3-0. As Lyons gets that one, a push-off called against the Highlanders. Highlanders in that transition area. Nice job defensively getting the turnover as Buckley will come into the attacking zone with it. Highlanders will set their offense. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter, leading 3-0. They have made the playoffs yet again. 3 years in a row they've made the playoffs. Lost last year to Westfield in the qualifying round. Lost the previous year to that to Danvers in the qualifying round. And they will have the opportunity in that qualifying round once again as Taylor gets it down to Davis. Davis looking for the cutting Valdez. Zelia cutting in, just couldn't quite get it into her cross there. Now the ball on the ground, Easter egg hunt, and a push-off is going to be the call. The Eagles will get it on the restart. The Eagles looking to transition out. There's Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan getting in there with her cross, trying to cause trouble. And she's going to get the turnover as it fell out the back of the cross of the Eagle Bianca. So now Valdez over to Antonelli as Antonelli cuts in, fires it across to Buckley. Buckley gets stoned right there. Great job by the Eagle goalie. As Buckley right on the doorstep. Restart here for the Highlanders as Buckley will get the restart. Gives it off to Ramos. Ramos out to Antonelli. Antonelli tries passing it out, looking for Taylor, but a little bit behind her. Taylor couldn't quite pick it up. And now the Eagles pick it up, and there is some speed right there from Francibel. Amanda Sheridan Rodriguez called for the push-off there. And she loses it out of the back of her cross there. Now, Annabella into the attacking zone for the Eagles as they work it towards the goal. No problem there for Julia Raffkind. As Julia just stepped right out of her crease, took that one and fired it on down the field, and now here's the attack. As busting into the attacking zone is Avery Baldwin. Baldwin, another sophomore on this team. We've seen her really up her offensive game. Now, Antonelli driving in, looking for the backhand, tried to shovel that backhand right around the goalie, but unable to. Now Buckley battling in behind the net, getting physically removed. Highlanders will get it on the restart on the push-off. Minute 50 remaining, clock is rolling. Highlanders up 3-0. Official placing Buckley at the right location. Now she gets it to Davis. Davis loves coming out of X. And she passes that one out, tried to hit the cutting Lounsbury. Ball on the ground. And on the cover call, basically covering up the ball but not picking up the ball with your cross, is the call that goes over to the Eagles. Mystic Valley now trying to get through that transitional area in the middle of the field. Abby McDonald trying to collect it there for the Highlanders. There's Sheridan Rodriguez as well, trying to get her cross onto it. Whistle sounds, Highlanders will get it. And Antonelli thought about the pass, popped out of her cross. She's got to pick up the bouncing ball, and she does. So Antonelli with speed into the attacking zone. She's driving right down, and then Regan Antonelli puts that one into the back of the net. As the freshman Antonelli had one thing in mind as she drove down the field that time, right down that alleyway, scoring 4-0 down the Highlander lead.
Summer goal number 21, Regan Antonelli.
Critical portion of the game here, the draw in the center. Antonelli taking this one. As Lounsbury has taken them until now. There's Camila Plata out on the field. You know where she's heading with the ball in her cross as she drives into the attacking zone. Turn to the side, she spins off her defender into the alleyway, fires that one, and it's stopped by the goalie right into her cross. Nice job there by the Eagles. There's now Francibel with speed out of the attacking zone, feeds it forward. Semi into the attacking zone. Defended by McDonald, got a little piece of that one coming out, and Avery Baldwin comes away with it. It's Baldwin now. She's got speed on the far side of the field. Plays that one forward to Lounsbury. And that will do it for the first quarter of action as the Highlanders, 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers. As Lenore Ramos, the senior, started things off. Ava Davis, co-captain, Rowan Buckley as well with a goal, and Regan Antonelli completing the scoring for the Highlanders in the first quarter. We will be back for second quarter action here on Somerville Ed TV. Back on Somerville Ed TV, Highlanders leading 4-0 after one quarter. It's Lounsbury in the draw circle for the Highlanders. As Lounsbury almost won that to Plata. Plata unable to pick that one up, and the Eagles come away with their first draw win of the contest. Francibel into the attacking zone. Highlanders leading this one 4-0, but Francibel drives in and fires that one right by Julia Rafkind. Fantastic shot there by number 4 as the Eagles get onto the board. 4-1 now the score. As you can see how quickly,
goal, number 4, Francibel.
You can see how quickly teams can add to their point total if you are not able to control the draw circle. As the Eagles have the opportunity here, Kira in the draw circle for the Eagles, Emma Lounsbury for the Highlanders. Lounsbury rips that one, tries to get it to Plata, and she does as Camilla has it in her cross. Into the attacking zone. So the Highlanders looking to answer back as she gets it down to Lounsbury. Lounsbury driving and fires that one up above the goalie's head into the goal. As Lounsbury gets her first goal of the contest. Really nice assist there by Camila Plata as well, as we've really seen her game diversify this season as well. That's just another bit of extra offense the Highlanders have been able to add throughout the season.
Somerville goal number 10, Emma Lounsbury, with the assist to Camila Plata, number 9.
As we've seen Plata basically be the offense earlier this year against Medford, the offense broke down to give the ball to number 9 and let her go. And now we're seeing a diversified offense. We're seeing Plata with many assists as she breaks down these offenses. We're watching the development of offensive players like Regan Antonelli, as well as Rowan Buckley. Ava Davis also. Just excellent work around the field here. Coach Yanni Saragadis doing an excellent job with this program. Such a young program, making the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row. There's Layla Mahoney, sophomore out there with the ball, number 3. So get it to Kala Taylor. Taylor, one of the seniors, leading them back to the playoffs 3rd year in a row. Really speaks highly of these 3 young ladies, Ramos and Taylor and Rodriguez Sheridan, as they were able to lead this team and lead the development of this team. Continued success here on the lacrosse pitch for the Highlanders as Plata has it out wide here, gets it over to Buckley. So they work it slowly here, trying to hit Kala Taylor on the drive there. Infraction called against the Eagles, so Taylor will get the restart. She gets it down to Buckley. Buckley running X. Looks to see around, but instead drops it back out to Mahoney. Back to the top goes to Avery Baldwin. So they work it around. Now Plata with it. Lots of patience being shown here by the Highlanders. As Plata picked up the double team, tried to toss it off to Lounsbury, ended up with Taylor. Book out on Camilla. She will be double teamed quickly. Is now Buckley. Works it around to the far side. Had Plata cutting. Instead, Buckley will cut in. And Rowan Buckley gets her 2nd goal of the game as she fought off the double team on the goal line, extended right, came in right in underneath them and was able to get the goal.
Somerville goal number 2, Rowan Buckley.
6-1, the Highlander lead now. Rowan Buckley, 2 goals in this game. Buckley showing herself to be quite the crease woman. As we talk about the crease man in boys lacrosse, that player just hanging around the crease, picking up stuff, making sure that they clean things up. Well, Buckley, so tough around the net, able to get in front of those defenders. Now Plata into the attacking zone. Gives it off to Taylor. Taylor feeds Buckley again. Had Lounsbury, passed her up, goes instead to Mahoney, who was cutting through right behind, and Layla Mahoney will put that one in, and Rowan Buckley picks up the assist. A very nice pass there by Buckley. 7-1, Highlander lead now.
Somerville goal number 3, Layla Mahoney with the assist to Rowan Buckley.
$8:55 remaining in the half. Highlanders with the 7-1 lead. As now Plata will go into the draw circle. Again, so important to win these draws. It is really nice developing multiple players who can win draws. As Plata unable to get that win. Eagles get their 2nd draw win of the contest. Good job defensively there by Mahoney. And Letitia Morales almost able to steal it away. And Mahoney almost got that one away as well, but cover is going to be the call as the ball covered on the ground by the cross. So the Eagles keep the possession here, 8:20 remaining in the half. So we've seen the talent number 4 Francibel has there for the Eagles. She scored their lone goal. As you see her being double teamed. Adriana DeGoyer down there, right there, as well as Layla Mahoney. As that pass goes out of bounds, it'll be the Highlanders' ball on the turnover. Highlanders with a 7-1 lead. Fiona Rickzone will get this going as she gets it up to Plata. Now Plata goes to the middle of the field. That's Adriana DeGoyer. DeGoyer reverses her field, cuts it right up the middle. She's into the attacking zone. Looks for the cutter in the middle as she was trying to get that one inside to Kala Taylor, but instead the pass a little bit off. Eagles able to steal it away. As now Solani down into the attacking zone for the Eagles. She'll pull it back. And they will set their attack, trailing by 6 goals with 7 minutes remaining in the half. It's Kira. Passes it here near side. Defense applied by Catherine Timmons. Errant pass all the way out, and it gets past midfield. Can Franceville pick it up? She does. And the Eagles able to get it back into the attacking zone. Lounsbury cuts in there. Great job. Oh, strike that. That was Rodriguez Sheridan as she got her cross right in there. Great job by the senior. Now Ramos into the attacking zone for the Highlanders. Feeds it to Kala Taylor. Taylor, one of the 3 seniors, looking to get into the scorebook. Passes it to Ramos. Ramos drives in, fires the shot. And she's got her second as the 2 seniors connect up. Ramos with the goal, Taylor with the assist. Good, nice read there by Kala Taylor as she brought 3 defenders over to her. Ramos took advantage and was able to score the goal.
Somerville goal number 11, Lenore Ramos with the assist to number 5, Kala Taylor.
2 seniors connecting up there, Taylor and Ramos. The Eagles will come away with this draw win. 8-1 the Highlander lead. It's Kara driving in along the right wing. And the cross check, could push off, going to be the call. So Kira will have the opportunity here from the 8-meter. She will get the opportunity to drive this in. Off the post there as it bounces over here to the near side. That's where Gertisha Morellis will pick it up, and she'll fire it up to Taylor as Kala Taylor will go into the attacking zone with speed. Out in front of the net, trying to connect up with Vienna Facilities. But Riekert Facilities couldn't quite get that one into the net. Restart here for the Eagles as the goalie gets it out. So they look to get it through that neutral area in the middle of the field. 4:45 remains in the half. Highlanders by 7. Nice job there by Adriana DeGoyer to break that up momentarily, but Kara able to drive through. She loses it out of the cross. Nice steal there as Catherine Timmons got it, but she got it checked right out of her cross. Good reaction there by Morellis as she cut off the attack there of Maya. Whistle sounds on the attack there by Franceville. She will have the opportunity from the 8-meter arc. As that was a cross basically in the halo area of the head. Good job defensively there by the Highlanders as Timmons and Rodriguez Sheridan closed quickly, did not allow the clean shot. Plata with nice defense in front of the goal, able to get the position to steal that ball away, and now she's flying downfield into the attacking zone with 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. Looking to add to this lead for the Highlanders. Ramos. Pass one, pass two. Fires it as she gets by the third defender. And that one is deflected wide. Picked up far side by Lily Foster. Foster, another one of the freshmen on this team. Foster feeds that to DeGoyer. Adriana able to pick it up off the ground. Nice job grabbing that one. And now she's got the open lane to the goal. She'll fire that one. Nice job in goal. She was able to get that one into her cross quickly. Bouncing ball, very difficult to handle. Rodriguez Sheridan gets whistled for the cover. Annabella gets this one up looking for Kira. Unable to connect up. Morellis will pick it up or try to pick it up. Is Gertisha having a rough time with the ground ball but able to get it then. 2:30 remaining as DeGoyer brings it up the near side. Adriana picks up speed into the attacking zone. Drops it here. Reichert Facilities tried to get that into Kala Taylor. Taylor tried to get that shot in the net, but just couldn't quite redirect it. Now Reichert Facilities will pass it back out to Plata. 2 minutes remaining here in the half. DeGoyer with it. Gives it to Ramos. Ramos cutting right in there, gets stopped. Nice job defensively on the interior by the Eagles, cutting off the attack of Lino Ramos. Now DeGoyer. And we're going to have a cross, I believe, in the halo. Well, it will go over to the Eagles. An offensive foul is going to be the call. So I think Ramos got called for the illegal screen. And Annabella gets the foul from Rodriguez Sheridan. Amanda called for the push-off. Highlanders will get the ball. Great jump there by Gertisha Morellis. As she gets the restart here, as she stopped that attack. Good speed there by Rodriguez Sheridan, splitting the defenders before they were really ready for her to. She gets into the attacking zone, loses it out of her cross on the check. Annika Johnson now will pick that up. Let's see what we have here foul-wise. It's going to be a restart from the outer arc for Rodriguez Sheridan. It's an indirect restart, which means she can't shoot it unless somebody comes up and addresses her defensively. She can, however, run wherever she wants and pass it if she would like. Once she's attacked defensively, she is able to take that shot. Nice block in goal. As the ball bounces out of the crease, someone's got to pick it up, and the Eagles do. As they get it to Francibel, she is very, very fast. Out of that defensive zone, breaking through. They got to watch out. She drove right down the alleyway last time. Timmons trying to stop her. She took a wild shot there after Timmons got to her defensively. Goes out of bounds. Possession will stick with the Eagles, but time is ticking away with only 7 seconds remaining in the half. They need this restart quickly. And that will do it for the first half of play. Highlanders leading this one by the score of 8-1 over the Mystic Valley Regional Eagles. Couple goals for Leno Ramos, the senior. Rowan Buckley, a sophomore. Kala Taylor, senior out there, got an assist as well. And Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan here on senior day, the third senior on the team. Tremendous defensive work for her as well. We'll be back for second half action here on senior day at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. Back on Somerville Ed TV at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading the Eagles of Mystic Valley Charter Schools by the score of 8-1. as we move on to the second half action here on Senior Day, as the Eagles pull away the draw victory. Franceville, their lone goal scorer, drives in and does that exact same thing as she did to open out the second quarter, as she drives into the offensive zone, fires that one by Highlander goalie Julia Raffkind, and it is an 8-2 Highlander advantage.
Mystic Valley goal number 4, Franzabel.
The Highlanders now leading 8-2. Antonelli in the face-off circle. Franceville now taking the face-offs for the draws for the Eagles. See if that changes anything here, as Ava Davis looks to pick this one up, and she's able to. Davis working into the attacking zone. We'll get it down to Rowan Buckley. Buckley already 2 goals in the game. Tried to fire that one. Just couldn't quite get the angle she wanted when it left her cross. Shot goes out of bounds. Highlander is closest to it. Lounsbury gets the restart. And now Emma Lounsbury out of the X position, looking to see right around and try to fire that ball into the net, but instead it comes popping out. We're going to get an illegal check in the sphere of her head. So the 8-meter restart for Emma Lounsbury. She can drive in, pass this, shoot this, whatever she'd like to do. She will cut around, tries to step back a little bit and fire it past Franceville. Might have gotten a off-balance shot there. And the Eagles will get the restart as they were closest. Saloni now gets checked from behind by Buckley. Foul will be called on Rowan Buckley. So Saloni once again with speed, but loses the ball out of her cross, and Ramos picks it up. Leno Ramos, one of the 3 seniors on this team here on Senior Day. She's got 2 goals. Kala Taylor, number 5, one of the other seniors, has an assist in today's game, assisted on one of Ramos's goals. Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, number 1, the 3rd senior, as you see her right there helping Ava Davis get that ball stolen away. As they play it forward to Lounsbury. Nice play there. Nice pass forward to Lounsbury. She breaks into the attacking zone. Looks for Valdez, instead takes it herself. Backhand shot by Lounsbury, stopped. Nice job there in the crease for the Eagles. But the pass out stolen away by Rodriguez Sheridan as the senior drives into the attacking zone. She'd love a goal on senior night, and she's got a goal on senior night, as Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan drives in and gives the Highlanders a 9-2 advantage with her first goal of the game.
Somerville goal number 1, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan.
Two of the 3 seniors have scored today. Leno Ramos with 2. Now Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan with 1, as she's tapping crosses all over the place. Keep an eye on number 5, Kala Taylor. She's got an assist in today's game. Highlanders would love for her to put one in the back of the net as well, as Regan Antonelli wins this draw for the Highlanders. Feeds it forward, that's Taylor. She gives it off to Ava Davis. It's Davis now into the attacking zone. Ramos will start the attack, gives it to Taylor. Taylor gets a screen from Antonelli. Double team comes, squeezes down on her. Taylor will have the opportunity on the restart from the 8-meter. So Taylor, the only the third of the seniors, the only one not to have scored a goal yet, has the opportunity here on this restart from the 8-meter arc. Opposing players have to be 4 meters away. That's why they just moved that Eagle player. As Taylor's shot stopped by the goalie. Nice job by the Eagles goalie. And she got another one into her cross there, preventing Kala Taylor from getting a goal. Now the Eagles trying to get into the attacking zone themselves as Letitia has it. Drops that one off. As they work it around here on the near side. Nice defense applied by Fiona Rixone. She partially blocked that pass. Now Ava Davis battling for it and will get it. Highlanders take the turnover, leading by 7. 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Ava Davis into the attacking zone. Looks for the cutter, Emma Lounsbury, but partially blocked. Kala Taylor's going to have to clean this up on the far side. As Taylor will pick this one. Now she's bringing it up. Goal line extended, gives it off to Antonelli. Antonelli now at X. Trying to give it to Taylor. Past her, but Ramos picks it up. Ramos will spin back out to the top of the offense. Taylor off the screen. Splits the defenders, drives in. Tried to get that one a pass over to Rowan Buckley. As Buckley would have been wide open for a shot. That got away from Buckley. They're going to say it was a pass. They'll interpret that as a pass, as I did, so out of bounds. Turnover goes over to the Eagles. Stolen away. Antonelli just picked that one right out of midair. Now Regan's got it. Switching out to the top of the offense. Gets it over to Taylor. Taylor off the screen from Antonelli. Secondary screen from Ramos. Checked out of her cross, though. Nice job defensively by the Eagles. As they try to get this one out of that defensive zone. Infraction called against the Highlanders. As Rodriguez Sheridan almost got hold of that, but Kiara gets by, and she is into the attacking zone with speed. Fiona Rixone stops her short there. Nice check there by Rixone as it checks it out of bounds. Turnover will go to the Highlanders. Great job defensively there by Fiona Rixone. She feeds it forward. That's Rowan Buckley. Buckley now heads into the attacking zone. Fights off the check. Buckley, tight turn, fires that one towards the net. Gets her own rebound. Tries to fire it again. I think she reached into the crease area. Eagles goalie will fire this one out. Cross in the sphere of the head. Restart for the Eagles as they break into the attacking zone. Letitia spinning away. Earns the foul. .4:33 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders by 7. Eagles on the attack here. Letitia driving in. Checked out of the back of her cross. Nice job there. I think Ramos might have checked it. And Lenore trying to pick up the ground ball. What's going to be the call? Infraction will go against the Eagles, so the Highlanders will get the restart. Ramos feeds it up to Antonelli. Antonelli now. Getting that one up, trying to hit Lounsbury. Lounsbury's got to chase it down before it gets out of bounds. She's able to save it before it does. Loses it out of her back of her cross, though. She's able to keep it. Looks to give it to Buckley. Buckley unable to get it in the cross. There's Valdez backing things up. Elia's got it here on the left wing. Tries to feed Ramos. Lenore unable to get that ball securely in the cross. Collision there as Ramos and Saloni clipped ankles, it appears. She'll head to the sideline. Looked like she's walking all right, though. Fell down a little awkwardly. She got her feet tied up with Lenore Ramos. So the Eagles will get it on the restart. And the restart just a little fast, a little too far forward, so they'll have to pull it back. .3:15 remaining in the third quarter. Francibel, she's got the two Mystic Valley goals being defended by Rodriguez Sheridan. And now Adriana DeGoyer has her, as they're able to turn her aside. Passes that one out. Trying to connect up with Addison, unable to chase it down in time, so the Highlanders will get it on the turnover. Restart for Abby McDonald. Now Nora Gamache into the game. Puts that out wide, looking for Emma Lounsbury. Lounsbury feeds it here near side, where Buckley has it. Buckley already 2 goals, looking for the Hattie. Fires that one, blocked by the Eagles goalie. Nice job there. As Taylor saves it from going out, able to keep that ball in play. Highlanders working it around the perimeter now. Nora Gamache with it, trying to hit Taylor on the pass. Little bit behind her. Eagles have the ball on the turnover as they feed it to their goalie, Annalise. Turnover goes right back to the Highlanders. Minute 25 remaining in the quarter. Lounsbury cutting in, gives it off to Buckley. Buckley, weak side shot attempt there was blocked. Elia Valdez cleaning things up. Pass for Ava Davis, a little too hot to be handled. As McDonald will save it there for the Highlanders, though. Taylor passing it into Lounsbury. Lounsbury in amongst a bunch of Eagles. And Taylor now looking to sweep that ball up. Gamache now trying to get that ground ball as well. Push off is going to be called against the Eagles. So Gamache will get the restart. Eagles now trying to work it out of their defensive zone. Abby McDonald there defensively trying to stop things. Gamache as well trying to check Bianca as she tries to break away. Loses the ball out of her cross. As they get that pass forward. That will do it for the third quarter of play. Highlanders leading by 7, 9-2. 2 of the 3 seniors have scored here on senior night, as Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan got hers in that third quarter, joining Lenore Ramos on the score sheet. We will be back for fourth quarter action here from Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. Fourth quarter action about to start. Highlanders leading the Eagles of Mystic Valley Regional by the score of 9-2 here on senior night as we celebrate the three seniors on this team: Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, Kala Taylor, and the captain Lenore Ramos. As Avery Baldwin breaking into the attacking zone for the Highlanders. That checked away by Emerson Lyons. As Lyons, the lone senior on the Eagles roster, turns that one over to the Highlander senior, Rodriguez Sheridan. As Amanda got a goal in the third quarter, Ramos has 2 in this contest. One of those assisted by Kala Taylor. Taylor still trying to put it in the back of the net, and she's thinking about it right here. Driving in, Kala Taylor fires that one. It goes just kicked away by the Eagles goalie. As the whistle sounds, tremendous save there by the Eagles, as Taylor was in alone completely. We're going to get a restart from behind in the X position. I'm not sure what the infraction was, but the Eagles are called for it. So Taylor will get the indirect restart is what this is. So Taylor now coming through X. Lyons trying to check her. Feeds it out to Ramos. Now they get it to Plata, top of the offense. Plata, as Taylor cuts through. Gives that one off to Baldwin. Baldwin here near side to Mahoney. Mahoney looking for the cutting Baldwin. Just barely couldn't get it into her cross. It was blocked as she redirected it towards the goal. And the Eagles come away with it. As Rodriguez Sheridan whistled for the infraction on the check. Highlanders 2 more games remaining in the regular season, tuning up here for their third straight postseason appearance. As they fell to Danvers 2 years ago, lost to Westfield last year. We'll see what matchups they have this year, as those will come out the weekend, I believe, of May 24th and 25th. The Eagles now have it in the attacking zone, trailing by 7. Eagles winless on the season, 0-10. Highlanders defeated them 10-1 at Mystic Valley, as Francibel tried to find the hat trick there for herself. She has 2 goals. Mahoney surrounded by a flock of Eagles, and she earns the foul. Great job there by Layla Mahoney. Mahoney scored as well in this game. She got that one checked out of her cross, but pushed down to the turf. Infraction called against the Eagles. So Mahoney once again will get the restart. 8:40 remaining as she gives it off to Catherine Timmons. Timmons. Speed out of the defensive zone. Timmons will enter the offensive zone, looking for Taylor down near the net. Just couldn't quite connect up with her. Instead, the pass got through, and the Eagles goalie wound up with it in her cross. Now she tries to pass that out. There's Rodriguez Sheridan once again defensively. Baldwin now has it. Baldwin feeds it to Ramos. Highlanders working hard, trying to get number 5 a goal. Senior night here at Dilboy. Rodriguez Sheridan has 1. Ramos has 2. Taylor does not have a goal. There she is with the ball. She looks to drive down into the critical scoring zone. Gets it checked out of her cross. Whistle will sound. And Taylor will get the restart. It will be an indirect restart. So she starts from that deeper arc, that 14-meter arc, I believe. Passes it over to Mahoney. 7:25 remaining in the game. Highlanders taking their time, trying to get the ball to senior Kala Taylor, see if she can get a good shot off. She's had a couple. Eagles goalie has been very, very good. As Mahoney picks up that ground ball. Back to Plata. No goals in the game for Camila. However, an assist in the game for Camila. Now Ramos. Cutting in towards the net. Mahoney tried to find her there. Instead, the pass was blocked. And restart comes to the Highlanders. Plata quickly with that restart. Foul will be called. Slash is the call. So Plata will get the indirect restart from the outer arc. As Camilla loses it out of the cross. Gets the ground ball. She watch around the net. Taylor working around X, trying to get herself open. She cuts in behind. Tries to get the ball on the cross that time. Just couldn't quite secure it. Still bandying it about in front of the net. But Kiera comes away with it for the Eagles. Checked out of her cross by Ramos. But there's Franceville. She picks it up. 5:50 remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 7. Franceville scored the 2 goals for the Eagles as she splits Baldwin and Plata and passes it off here to the near side. Now Plata cutting in, trying to steal that one away, is able to get it to Taylor. It's Kala Taylor now, senior. Speeding into the attacking zone. Whistle sounds, restart for Kala. She'll just keep going with it. As she's accosted on the interior, that's going to be inside the sphere. Cross inside the sphere. Taylor will line up for the 8-meter. 5:05 remaining. Taylor has an opportunity here. She will come from the right wing side of that 8-meter line, or 8-meter arc. Taylor looking for the goal here, gets cut off. She'll head to the X. She comes out, passes that one off. Adriana DeGoyer with it. DeGoyer out to Baldwin. Now Baldwin feeds it here near side to Mahoney. Mahoney over to Ramos. Ramos has Baldwin cutting. Tried to get Taylor cutting on the weak side there after the strong side cut. Got past Taylor though. Taylor now picks up the ground ball though. And she's into the attacking zone with it. Gives it to Ramos. Ramos spins. Drives in. Fires the shot, and that's going to be stopped. Excellent work between the pipes there. Ramos was right in on top of that crease area. Timmons just couldn't quite save that one before it went out. 3:47 remaining. Clock is rolling. Highlanders up by 7. The true drama remains. Will number 5, Kala Taylor, get one into the back of the net? She is the lone senior not to have scored a goal today. Amanda Rodriguez-Sheridan defensively right now, you see her. Checking that ball, trying to get it away from Addison. Addison picking up the ground ball. Rodriguez-Sheridan had a goal in the 3rd quarter. Lenore Ramos, the captain, senior captain for this squad. 2 goals in the first half. One of those was assisted by Kala Taylor. It's Kira now for the Eagles. Taking it back to X, under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Timmons picks her up defensively. And I believe Timmons got whistled on that, and she did. So Kira will get the restart. from the 8-meter arc. Actually, it's going to be an indirect restart from back at X. That's going to be the call. So, clock is rolling. 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders would love to get the offense back the other direction. Give Kala Taylor an opportunity, one more shot at a goal. And Mia driving in there. She'll earn the foul. Clock rolls, 2 minutes remaining, as the three seniors will be substituted here, getting a round of applause on senior night. As you see, number 1, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan heading off, as well as number 5, Kala Taylor, and the captain getting the hugs there, Lenore Ramos, as well. Restart, back down in the Highlander defensive end. Great job there by Julia Raffkind as she got the cross on that and was able to knock it up over the goal. Minute 25 remains as the Highlanders get the restart on the turnover. Mahoney feeds this one up for Annika Johnson. As Johnson, we know how much speed she has when she's in the open field. You can see Annika driving into the attacking zone here. Feeds that one down to Riekert Facilities. Tries to connect up across the way with Nora Gamache. Now Avery Baldwin trying to get that ground ball up. She's able to. 48 seconds remaining. So Highlanders look to turn on to the attack. There's Annika Johnson with the ball. Johnson waiting for some cutters, cuts in around her defender, loses the ball out of the cross. Gamache now trying to pick that one up as she looked to feed it to Lounsbury. And instead picked up by the Eagles as Annabella gets that one. The Eagles look to transition with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Abby McDonald will pick that one up, but it was an infraction against the Highlanders, so the Eagles continue the play. Shot as time expires. Raffkind will make the save, and that will do it as the Highlanders take this one by the score of 9-2. They will better their record to 11-4, 2 games remaining in the regular season, and then they will be off to the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. And one of the reasons why they're in the playoffs for the 3rd straight year is the senior leadership of this team, as we are about to celebrate the careers of the 3 seniors on this team. Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, Kala Taylor, and Lenore Ramos. Ramos getting 2 goals in this game. Kala Taylor assisted on one of those goals, and Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan with a goal as well. That will do it for this portion of the broadcast. Stay tuned. We've got the senior celebration coming up post-game here on Somerville NTV. So keep it right here to celebrate those seniors as they head back to the playoffs for the 3rd straight season. We'll have those playoff matchups and where they will be playing coming up within the next week and a half towards the end of May, the weekend of May 24th, 25th. When those matchups will be coming out. So the Highlanders could be playing as soon as May 26th, 27th, somewhere in that region. We will find out where they will be playing as that comes into focus. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you very much, Joe Constantine on camera and direction. You have been watching Somerville Girls Lacrosse on Somerville NTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we gather to celebrate a special group of seniors. Small in numbers, modest in height, but absolutely enormous in heart. This year's senior class may only be 3 strong, and with an average height of about 5'1". They may not tower over anyone, but they've stood tall in every way that matters. These three were the only freshmen on the team 4 years ago, and their journey has been nothing short of inspiring. They started their high school careers during a tough 2-13 season, but they never backed down. Since then, they have helped this program to 3 consecutive winning seasons, including an unforgettable back-to-back league championship run. Their growth mirrors the rise of this team, built on perseverance, belief, and heart. Coming into the season, our program faced real uncertainty after graduating 10 seniors. The future felt unclear, but this group rose to the moment. With quiet leadership, fierce loyalty, and a deep love for their teammates, they helped keep this team together. They brought energy, grit, and spirit to every practice and game, and in doing so, they reminded all of us what makes this program so special. Tonight, we honor not just what they've done on the field, but the glue they've been for our team and the legacy they leave behind. Our first senior is a fierce defender, known for her relentless aggressiveness and fearless play on the field. She doesn't back down from anyone, and after 4 years, it's hard to imagine our defense without her. Just like her defensive style, her hair has never been predictable. From fiery red to electric blue, purple, she's sported just about every color in the rainbow, sometimes in the same week. Off the field, she's known for her quiet demeanor and kind heart to everyone except coach, of course. Whether it's poking him with her stick or sneakily untying his shoes during a huddle, she keeps the coaching staff on her toes and almost always follows it up by asking for food. If she had it her way, team would be eating at Wingstop after every game. Her dedication to Wingstop is unmatched. The coaching staff has cherished every moment with her. Her dedication, toughness, and sense of humor have meant so much to us, and her absence next year will be deeply felt. She plans to continue on the path she started at Somerville High School and pursue a career as a hairstylist, accompanied tonight by her sister Amelia, parents Patrick and Nancy, and friends, number 1, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan. Our next senior story began when she moved to the United States for her freshman year at high school, or so she claims. With near perfect English and an ever-changing backstory, we quickly began to think she might actually be in the witness protection program. Regardless of where she came from, we're incredibly glad she ended up here. When she joined this team, it was her very first experience playing on a sports team. At the time, she couldn't jog a lap without needing a full recovery. Someone who played the majority of her career in attack, she's transformed into a two-way midi, logging massive minutes and sometimes playing entire games without a single sub, running end-to-end like it's nothing. While her athletic growth has been impressive, what we'll remember most is the laughter. She's been the heartbeat of this team's sense of humor, and her joy has been infectious. It's been a true pleasure watching her grow, not only as a player, but as a confidant, funny, and dependable leader. The coaching staff will miss her presence more than she knows. Her growth has inspired us all, and we're so proud of the person she's become. She plans to attend UMass Dartmouth in the fall to study criminal justice and criminology. Accompanied by her mother, Christine, sister Maria, and friends, number 11, Captain Lenore Ramos. Our final senior may be the shortest of the group, but she packs more heart, character, and kindness into her small frame than most people could wish for. She is the true embodiment of everything the coaching staff has ever hoped this team would represent. She's deeply empathetic, unfailingly kind, and shows up every single day ready to work, not just for herself, but for her teammates. Over the years, she's collected quite a list of nicknames: Calbert, Mighty Mouse, and a few others better left on the practice field. But no matter what she's called, she's consistently been the kind of teammate who leads by example and uplifts those around her. A phenomenal figure who makes the coaching staff look great just by being associated with her. Anytime her name is brought up in a room full of adults, it's always followed by, "She's such a great kid." And they couldn't be more right. Her absence will be a huge hole in our hearts, but we know she's off to do incredible things. We've been so lucky to have her in this program. She will be attending Smith College in the fall, accompanied by her parents, Tom and Christine, and friends, number 5, Captain Carla Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 2025 seniors.